Hi everyone and welcome back. If a song has a vocal, I believe the vocal is the most important part of that music production. The vocal has to be clear, balanced, and upfront in most cases. I've done a video how to get your vocal right up front and balanced in the mix. I will leave a link in the description. And in today's video, we're gonna look at analyzing a vocal processor from Analog Obsession. It's called SweetVox. This VST plugin is free. I will leave a link in the description. You can download and give it a try. But before we have a listen to it, or what it's going to do to my vocals, let's have a look at its EQ curve and see what we can find out about it. I've got the plugin inserted onto my demo vocal track that we're going to hear later on. And this is what the screen of the VST plugin looks like. It's got three knobs: process, output, and DS. Simple. And we're going to look at the graph to see what it actually does. So let me just turn it on. As a default, no processing, output at 0 dB. I would say that's sort of makeup gain, and then DSing. Let's turn it on. Okay, as soon as we turn it on, we already have some curves. So we've got some increase at the low frequencies and increase at the higher frequencies. Not much. Probably it's about 1 dB. Yep, 1 dB increase. And half a dB, yep, about half a dB, about 1.3 kilohertz that you got some reduction. So as soon as we put this plugin on our vocal track, we're going to hear some difference because it's already changing the EQ. Let's increase our process to 25%. Wow, we can already see a lot of difference. It's got a lot of bass boost and the top end as well. And that's pretty much 4 dB. And let's increase that to 50%. 50%, yep. Again, it's pretty much the same curve. Now we've got nearly 7 dB or 6 dB, 6.5 dB boost for the low end and about 6.5 dB at the top end. We also got some gain at the middle as well, about 2.5, 2.6 dB of gain. So that means things got louder. So our ears will automatically think it's got better. So let's reduce that back to similar level. About there is fine. So yeah, so we are getting about 4 dB gain as well. So 25 to 50%, we pretty much got extra gain. Let's go to 75%. Yeah, again, the gain is now 7 dB, lots of boost, and now the middle is boosted as well. So it's becoming more level. We've got lots of big slope at the lower end, cutting off all the low frequencies. Probably starting about 200 hertz or thereabouts. And then let's go 100%. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit so we can see. And 100%, yeah, we got lots of mid-range now. So it's got, vocal will be very mid-rangey sound. The DS, I'm not sure it's gonna work because there's no trigger. It might just, yeah, it's just gonna bring the level down. We're gonna play around with the DS once we get my vocal applied. So that's basically what it's actually doing. So that's the curve from the low end all the way to the top end. Again, I'm not sure if there are any dynamic processing that's happening apart from the EQ. We'll find out. Let's have a listen to my vocals. The vocal track that we're going to hear is directly recorded on my Tascam Model 12 using a dynamic microphone with no compression, no equalization, so it's dry vocals. I have no other plugin, everything is turned off. And we've got SweetVox, and we're just going to, let's have a listen without anything on it. Dry, raw as it can be.
Why can't you see we're not meant to be? Sky is falling on me.
Okay, I hope you don't mind the pitchiness. That's just a raw take. So let's have a listen. So as you can see, the microphone is, because of proximity effect that I've got, it's very boomy and it's got lots of plosives in there as well, which is fine. It's a great example. So let's see what it's going to do once we turn it on with default settings.
Why can't you see? We're not meant to be. Sky is falling on me. Love set me free.
I can already hear, as we saw in the curve, a little bit of boost to the bottom end and some boost at the top end as well. So let's now play and start adding some processing, and let's hear if there's any dynamic processing that's happening or just EQ.
Why can't you see? We're not meant to be. Sky is falling on me. Love set me free. Why can't you see? We're not meant to be.
Okay, so I can definitely hear there is some dynamics happening, and that's probably what this red LED that's flashing. We can hear some, not only EQ, but some dynamic compression happening as well.
Why can't you see?
It's very boomy, as we would
We're
expect.
not meant to be. Sky is falling on me. Love set me free.
And right at the end, at 100%, it's mid-rangey, but it's lots of compression in there as well. So, yeah, a good probably position would be about here.
Why can't you see?
Let's try the
We're
DS.
not meant to be. Sky is falling on me. Love set me free. Why can't you see? We're not meant to be. Sky is falling on me.
I can't hear much de-essing happening because I can still hear my S's loud and clear, pretty much earpiecing. So, not sure.
Why can't you see? We're not meant to be.
Okay, so let's cut it short. Did it do really sweeten it, my Vox? Well, I'm not sure. Let's have a listen to what I've done with 3 plugins. I've got my Sonatus EQ. That's my EQ curve that I've gone for this vocal. And then I've got my compressor. And in the end, just to give it a little bit more oomph, I've got my Klangham DC1A3. And let's have a listen to the difference.
Why can't you see? We're not meant to be. Sky is falling on me.
Now, for me, this sounds, even though at initial stages, as a quick demo to what it was and what it changed to, much more comfortable to listen to. So, my verdict on the Analog Obsession SweetVox? Well, depends how well your vocal has been recorded, which got lots of low end already because a dynamic microphone has been used, and you've got plosives because no pop filter has been used, then it's not going to help because it's got lots of low end boost. That's what it's trying to do with the EQ curve. The compression, definitely I could hear the compression. Normally you shouldn't hear compression. It should be applied but not be able to hear it. And the de-esser, I'm not sure if I could hear any, softening of the S's because my S's was still, my ass was still standing out. But anyway, that's what the Analog Obsession SweetVox is. Give it a try. It is free for download and you can support him on his Patreon page. I will leave a link in the description. And if this video was helpful, you can give me the thumbs up. Otherwise, you can give me the unlike button. I will still see those anyway. It does not matter. It helps me to improve my future videos. And if you have any comment, if you use the Analog Obsession SweetVox on your vocal tracks, let me know in the comments and see how you like it or whether you didn't like it. And I'll catch you in the next time. As always, thanks for watching and have a great time making music. Cheerio, guys.